Lessig was also moving forward with a new way to define copyright on the internet. It was called Creative Commons.
Copyright is all about all rights reserved. Then this is a kind of some rights reserved model. I want a simple way to say to you, here's what you can do with my work, even if there are other things which you need to get my permission before you could do.
It's easy sometimes to feel like you're powerless, like when you come out in the streets and you march and you yell and nobody hears you. But I'm here to tell you today, you are powerful. So yeah, maybe sometimes you feel like you're not being listened to, but I'm here to tell you that you are. You are being listened to. You are making a difference. You can stop this bill if you don't stop fighting.
Communicate ideas with millions of others, and a media-literate generation emerged, able to download the world's culture and transform it into something different. And the process became more important than the product, because consumers were now creators, making the folk art of the future. To build free societies, you need to limit the control of the past.
When America was a developing nation after the Revolution and for its first 100 years, it did not honor any copyrights save those that were generated by American authors.
Brazil is fighting for access to drugs to fight AIDS for all its people. This policy has resulted in controversy at international forums.
Remixing the art, science, and knowledge of the world's culture is second nature to Brazilians, and now it's government policy.
The question we've got to ask is whether this is any good. Only criminalize its use. We can't stop people from taking culture, and we can't make our kids passive in the way we were growing up. We can only make them, quote, pirates. And the question we've got to ask is whether this is any good.
It's not enough to just live in the world as it is, to just kind of take what you're given and, I think you should always be questioning. I take this very scientific attitude that everything you've learned is just provisional, that it's always open to recantation or refutation or questioning. And I think the same applies to society. Once I realized that there were real serious problems, fundamental problems that I could do something to address, I didn't see a way to forget that. I didn't see a way not to.
This is remix. This is not piracy. If this is a crime, then we have a whole generation of criminals.
Keep your heart, 3 stacks. Keep your heart. Hey, keep your heart, 3 stacks. Keep your heart. Man, these girls are smart. 3 stacks, these girls are smart. Play your part.
Wanderers in this crazy world, we have lost a mentor, a wise elder. Hackers for right, we're one down. We've lost one of our own. Nurturers, carers, listeners, feeders, parents, all, we have lost a child. Let us all weep.